one of those offensive performances that I'll never forget. What a game.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Give me a little bitch ass nigga. Fuck you tripping on, nigga. Look at my ass, nigga.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Play 3 of the drive, not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Here's Murray from midfield. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray now to throw. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. Down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Back in 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
2nd and 3. This will go to Henry out wide. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Raiders.
When you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. The Chargers had 2-1 now to start the campaign. They were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. They can bounce back and move to 3-1. They'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
46 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. We should mention, to go along with the great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain 1st down. To throw is Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
League alert! League alert! Panther 11!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 7-7, our score after 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped.
Big way. That was a statement-long touchdown. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line brings up 3rd down.
50 Bobcat! 50 Bobcat! Rig! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 19 Riot! Back 60!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Now Hill to return it. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. McCaffrey on the counter, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing now is Murray. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think they shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
They like every day.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. A dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40, the 20, and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Chargers.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. A first down carry for Henry. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play. Murray's throw taken in here by Jackson. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Throwing on first down is Murray. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
To throw again on second down. Murray. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Here's Murray. He is going to find Hill here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Murray now on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Warriors 79 Broncos.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
But Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They'll roll him out right. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 28. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
That's another Chargers. First and 10 at the 18-yard
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Quick throw complete. Touchdown, Chargers. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Raiders 31, Chargers 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Finds Hill on the crossing route. Complete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray now. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Raiders.
It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got it pretty wrapped up, don't you think?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gave them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
130 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now they send a man in motion right.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Henry will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 39 yards there, a big one. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Taken down at the 47-yard line.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down. Now this time Murray to throw it. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT.
And the Chargers are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
177 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And some room to run now. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into third place all time.
And the Chargers have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Murray. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw. Murray.
Jackson with a catch.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Murray to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Murray, one final try. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. And as this defense walks off the field, they should do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean,
yeah, bro, I don't know what type of work he's doing in that league, bro.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Got on the ring, stuff. My team is the truth. But